Hey there, I'm Brittany Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefined Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefined Business Podcast. I am pumped for my guest today because I have been a longtime follower. I think I was trying to remember when I started following her. I think it was during COVID, so a few years ago. But I'm excited to have Sue B, an Instagram expert, to the podcast. Welcome, Sue B.
Hey, it's great to be here.
Yeah. Sue, tell my listeners who you are, what you do, all of the things.
Oh my gosh. So at the core of who I am is a lifelong entrepreneur. I've never worked for anyone and I've had 18 businesses. So there's that. But for the past 15 years, I've been teaching Instagram marketing like a boss to mostly women, small businesses, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, speaking on stages all over the world, having an online course. And my mindset is always kind of in the marketing space. Like I'm really at the core of who I am is I understand the connection of marketing and messaging and energy and how you present online so other people can feel connected to you.
So tell us, so you kind of just started with Instagram. Was that your first business or what? Like, what did you start with?
No. That was my 18th. So real quick, I think your listeners will appreciate this. So I have a degree in nutrition. I went to college in Boston. I raised my 3 daughters in Wellesley, Massachusetts, grew up in Andover, Massachusetts. My husband and I lived downtown in the city for 6 years, and our summer house on Cape Cod is now where I live full time. But I spend 2 months of the year in La Jolla, California, because if you know about New England weather, you want to like get out of the winter. So that has been my jam for the past 7 years. I've created a life, a community, clients out, and I do a mastermind out in La Jolla, and I do a mastermind here on the Cape. So those I love because that's the in-person energy that you can't replicate at all online, no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like the essence of my life is like I can work from anywhere. I've created a lifestyle where I can serve and work and teach and, mentor and coach from anywhere. And then I just love being on stages. I love being on podcasts so that I can amplify opportunity. I think that's what this is like the more you show up, the more people hear you, see you, connect to you. It's all of that. But Instagram, oh my goodness. So I discovered Instagram at my store on Cape Cod. I sold jewelry, clothing, and accessories for 7 years. And then I discovered the power of Instagram. And that was when the light bulb went off because my sales increased and I wanted to teach others. And then I went to a conference out in California where I learned about online marketing and selling your knowledge. And I'm like, wait, I don't have to sell inventory anymore. I can sell what I know. And so I slowly, organically build a reputation around that. Speaking on college campuses, there's many in this area, and speaking at local communities and understand. Someone brought me on a podcast, and eventually Michael Stelzner from Social Media Marketing World found me and had me start on his. And then I spoke on stage there. And that stage led to many other stages. And I don't have a book. I'm not a published author, but I do get paid to keynote. So when you hear people say you have to have a book to be a paid keynote, that is not true. I'm living proof. So yeah, I have my very first business was hand painted boxer shorts right out of college. That was $1 million business. I started silk screening them, selling them to Disney, selling them to all the college campuses. And I did not have a business degree. I had a passion for painting. And I painted clothing, and then we started silk screening them. So that's one of them. The other highlights are I've been on QVC twice with a scrapbook business. I'm a creator at heart. I'm an artist at heart. So my brain is kind of wired for social, for connecting, for community building. It's just who I am at the core. And it comes very easily to me. And I understand that it does not come easily to most people.
Yeah. I love that you say that because oftentimes, because I'm a business coach as well. And when I talk strategy, I often say like what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for another person. And we kind of get sold that, right? Like where it's like, hey, like I saw this person and they are having a ton of success on social media, Instagram or whatever. And you try to replicate that. And that's sometimes you cannot replicate the charisma. You can't replicate the personality, the energy. It's hard to replicate. And so I often say, like, you have to find what you're passionate about, what you are feel like you're good at, and you have to run with that. So with that said, let's talk about Instagram. It is constantly changing.
It keeps me busy. Let me just tell you that.
Yeah. But it keeps you busy and you don't want to like walk away, obviously, but it's constantly changing. I have built a business on Instagram and then it's changed and then it's a little bit harder and you have to kind of be able to pivot and try different things or what's working or being open to learning different things. So as somebody who teaches Instagram, how do you like overcome that with the changes and it does change?
Well, I like the changes, and I think all the changes are always for the better. When I started teaching it, it was just a square picture. So I'm here for all the video and stories and notes. And I like to say that Instagram is this village, and there are neighborhoods, and then it's the nuances in each neighborhood: stories, lives, reels, your feed, and now notes. And so they're all connected. And what people don't understand about Instagram, that if there's a disconnect in the promise that you've made in your bio from the content that you're sharing, it's not people's job to figure it out. It's your job to just make it really easy for them to see you, feel you, connect to you, and whatever it is that you sell. And so there are all kinds of nuances and things to keep top of mind and to optimize and to understand when it comes to SEO, when it comes to messaging. And with AI, it's like what you just said, it's like the strategy, it's like you can't get it from AI. I see all these content creators just saying how they've grown all these followers since putting this in Claude or this in chat. And I love chat and I use it consistently, usually to make things concise and check my grammar.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm not using it for my content creation. I feel the more authenticity and connection people have with you as a person and the more relatable you are, the more opportunities you have. And that's what I've been teaching and preaching from day one. I've been talking about video, the power of video, and I am an early adopter. I was on Meerkat and Snapchat and Blab and Periscope and Clubhouse, you name it, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest. I used to teach Pinterest. Like and now I'm on Substack with a great strategy, which we can talk about because there's this back end on Substack that can take you to Instagram. And then there's a way when you go live on Substack or have a podcast, they automatically create clips for you. And if you have a YouTube channel like I do, it gets those clips get shared to your shorts. So there's this like whole new opportunity to connect with new audience, which is what I'm always looking for. Yeah. And that has become more challenging on Instagram with all the noise and all the content creators and all the things and the political climate and, just people can have their own news channel and it's just a lot of stuff that can be distracting. And so I'm always thinking, how can I stay top of mind? How can I show up differently? How can I inspire and educate and build trust and likability so that people will want to be at my masterminds and they'll want to be in my communities?
Well, and I love what you said, and we talked earlier that I do want to talk about Substack. We've done Instagram. We know a lot of things about Instagram, but Substack is something different. And I love what you said because you're like, I'm finding a new audience. I'm finding new people. I recently have kind of been dabbling in Threads and Instagram Threads, the app, and kind of finding the same thing where I'm finding new people. It's like a new audience that I'm getting in front of. So let's pivot and we're going to talk about Substack. Like explain to somebody who they've heard of it, but they really have no idea. What is Substack?
It's been around for a while and it's mostly built its reputation from long form published content. So there's a lot of highly intellectual and inspiration content on Substack. My entrepreneurial brain and my creative brain little ADD
Yeah, I feel you.
loves that there's a variety of ways to show up there. So you can have your own podcast, you can have your own live show, you can create short form notes, publish content, share videos, share Instagram links, and it's all threaded. So your Substack is stacked. So I am there as Sue B. Zimmerman. I'd love for anyone listening to come over and say hi. You can follow me and you can subscribe for free. But there's also a paid version. And this is where there's a monetization opportunity as well. And I've been on it since August of 2025. I had to just do some math there. And I now have 17 paid subscribers. The subscription can be monthly. You set the monthly rate. Mine's at $10 a month. And if people buy it for the year, it's only $80. So that is the lowest entree into getting my time and attention that anyone could invest in. My Ready, Set, Grow Instagram program is $597. My coaching is significant. My strategy audits are $1,000. Like, I don't have anything in that tier that I offer. So if someone really wants access and opportunity, it's a really easy way for someone to say yes, to start to get something from you that is gated. So I gate some of my articles, meaning there's a paywall to get all the information that I'm talking about or teaching. And then all of my podcasts, except for the first two, are only for my paid subscribers. And they're under 6 minutes, because no one, like, time is everything. So I've got really tight scripts of what I'm teaching, and I build a community there called the Soulful Selling Sisterhood, because I'm Sue B and I love alliterations, and the S's are just working over there.
Is it copy? Is it video? Is it audio? Is it everything?
It's everything.
Everything.
It's everything.
Okay.
It's everything. And that's why I love playing there. And it's a slow, steady build. It is not fast. I mean, I have 304 subscribers there. But the thing I think that you'll find interesting, Brittany, and that your audience will find interesting, is that you can build a community. So my community on Substack is all about selling, because at the core of who I am, I love teaching women how to lean into selling from the soul, where you're serving and you're not selling, and it's not salesy and slimy, and this is who I am. So even though I teach Instagram, I teach you how to make money in the DM. And one of my links on Instagram, everyone should grab it, are my 30 icons, the 30 DM icons, direct message icons you need to know if you have a business. So that's like the top of my funnel, is that free thing. And then I teach you for $47 how to use notes strategically for business. And then for $97, I teach you Instagram direct message videos of what I do that I've done to make $250,000 this year. Well, last year, 2020, like the money part is challenging for people.
Oh, so, and especially female entrepreneurs, for some reason, we have a hard time like talking about our offers, asking to, and so I think that is something that I often say is like, we can build something really great, but if we don't know how to sell it and market it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have to have those two pieces.
Yeah, the marketing and the messaging is your job, because it's no one else's job to figure out what you do. It's your job to make it crystal clear so they say yes. The transformation they're looking for is on the other side of that yes.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, so Substack. So we'll put all of Sue B's information in the show notes. So if you are interested in checking it out, for sure you can check her out. What else? So what else is working for you in your business now? We've kind of talked about just, what are you doing?
So I have a really fun story, which is one of my coaching clients. I have one-to-one clients. She is in the wellness space, and she told me about this beautiful opportunity she had to join very early into this new hybrid selling, direct-to-consumer selling, clean, climate-curated skincare company that came out of Canada. For 10 years, it's been there. Just landed in the US like 2 weeks ago. And I'm listening. I'm like, well, I want those products. And she's like, well, so you should just become an affiliate, because it's only $50 to join, and then you save 20%. And I'm like, I want that. And so I joined as an affiliate. I'm growing a team. I've never done this before. I never had a skincare routine. I definitely love my clean makeup from OG, but skincare, I just wasn't loyal to anything. So I'm so excited about these products. I love how they smell. I love how they feel. I love how luxurious they are. and they're reasonably priced. And I'm growing a community and a team from this new vertical, which is exciting.
Yeah. And I think too, like taking your skill set is probably helping your team.
Well, what's really exciting is Katia, one of the co-CEOs, this is funny, was my twins' babysitter 30 years ago.
Twins babysitters 30 years ago. Wow.
And so I reconnected with her. I'm like, OMG. She told me all about Beauty Counter back in the day. And she was heavily involved with that. But I'm like, girl, talk to me. So I went to the launch party in New York City. I met all the A team. It's called Atmosphere. So I love that they have an A team. That's so smart. And oh my gosh, it's women led. It's so brilliant. It's so opportunistic. Anyone tuning in, it's like, wait, I want in. It is on the ground level of something exciting. And I will tell you, I'm an entrepreneur. I've had 18 businesses, and I have not been this excited about anything since I started teaching Instagram. So me saying yes and spending $50 and buying some products and now having a skincare routine, I hope to get rid of some of these.
Oh yeah, you look fabulous. This is a video, but if you could see Sue B, she is a hottie. She is a hottie.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Yeah. So I was like, this is something that I can help other women have a vertical and be excited about. It does not feel like affiliate marketing, because a lot of my coaching clients were in affiliate marketing and they all wanted me to sign up because I'm such a great salesperson.
Yeah.
But nothing interested me. Like, I'm like, no, I am not doing that. I love teaching Instagram. I'm all in on Instagram, and I am all in. So when they found out who I was, and Kathy is like, wait, what? You're joining? This is great. We're so lucky that you're like, we got the marketing guru over here. So I am now teaching 10. I taught one training, and I'm now teaching 10 more. And I will tell you that I have made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars coaching people and helping people. So what does that say? That says to your listeners, get your ass in communities with people that you're in alignment with, where you can share your skills, your talents, because everyone that is signing up as an affiliate, most everyone that I'm talking with, because I have a free 15-minute call that I give to everyone just to ask me any questions. And then I find out what are you looking for? What do you want? And then when I hear what they want, I give them 4 different options. And I got 2 high-end coaching clients and strategy calls. And I'm like, OMG, like, I wanted a new community, new energy into I like to call it customer journey. I hate the word funnel. And then on top of that, I'm making money with my team and these beautiful products. So it's like an infusion of energy for me, because I was really feeling a little deadened with AI and trust. And I was looking for something, and I did build a new funnel. You guys just heard me talk about it, but people aren't clicking in to their email marketing campaigns like they used to. And so you've got to get creative. And between Substack and Atmosphere, I got it dialed in, girl.
I love that, because I think that's true, and I think you have to be able to pivot. When I first started, I pivoted from a photographer to a business coach. And what made me pivot is I started a nonprofit. I wanted to get certified as a life coach just to have like more knowledge. And so those were my people. I was getting tons of business from the life coach, like cohort, right? And so then it's just like, then that kind of like fizzled a little bit. And it's like, okay, I've got to pivot. I moved to Utah. I start a Utah entrepreneur group. But it's just like, I love that you say like, you have to find these communities, and that's how you sell. And that's how you grow in your business, is you have to find a place where you're an expert and a community that needs what you're looking for. And I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm here on Cape Cod, and I tried twice to build a in-person community here to help and support with business, but I was attracting all the wrong people that were just desperate, and it didn't feel good energetically. And that's why I do these paid in-person masterminds, to fill my cup with the in-person, with the right people that actually pay to come to learn. And so that has the forefront of who I am, at the core of who I am, has always been community building. Because when you gain a reputation within a community, other people talk about you. So you don't have to talk about yourself so much.
I love that.
And that's marketing. Like, that is grassroots marketing.
It is.
And so I put myself on podcasts, on stages, in places at this launch party for Atmosphere where I knew I can meet new people.
It's brilliant. Brilliant. I love that.
I'm wicked smart like that.
You really are. And there's the Boston in her coming out strong. Well, I love this. Sue, tell my listeners where they can find you, if they want to follow you, work with you, all the things.
Yeah. So my name, Sue with the B Zimmerman, is everywhere. Every platform, you name it, I'm there. The ones that you can jump into my DM. In fact, if you like this interview, I always say just come to the last post in my feed and tell me what you're walking away with that you really is landing for you. Like, I'd love to connect with more people that are listening through Brittany's podcast. So there's that. So jump into my DM and absolutely come over to Substack and get curious.
Oh, I'm coming. I am coming, girl. I am coming. Watch for me. I'm coming at you.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Come and do what I did. I paid for 3 to 5 other content creators' subscriptions. That was my investment to understand what they were doing so that I could get an idea of what I needed to do. And no one's doing what I'm doing. I needed to do what was the simplest way for me to give an insane amount of value in an easy way, which is audio, right?
Yeah. Love it.
I also do a live show on there. So my paid subscription, guys, for $80, you can have a year of Sue B in your ear.
And nobody can have enough of Sue B in their ear. $80 is a steal. So I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
We will put all those in the show notes. Okay, Sue, I like to end all my podcasts with asking my guests 2 questions. The first one is, what is a pet peeve?
Okay. You might agree with this, but a pet peeve for me is when I get on a discovery call with someone who is, quote unquote, picking my brain, which is totally fine because that's what it's all about. And then they flip it to start trying to sell me something that they are doing.
That's the worst.
And I'm like, wait, where is this call going? I'm a little confused.
Yes, that is a pet peeve. That's a good one.
Kind of yucky.
That is a good one. Okay, simple pleasure.
Oh, man. Okay, so the first thing that comes to my mind is just movement. And that might sound like, oh, okay, so no, I live, eat, and breathe movement. If you go to my Instagram, you will see it's part of the backdrop of my content. So whether I'm on my vibrator plate or hanging from my chin-up bar over there, or, you know, I've got weights all over the place, even in my outdoor shower. As I get older, I just know how much your health is your wealth. And so getting stronger and being healthy is a daily commitment. I'm the girl that gets in the 10,000 steps, and I'm the girl that preaches and teaches and motivates other people to move their ass.
I love it. I love it. So good. Well, thank you, Sue. This has been so fun. Give Sue a follow. Check her out. I know I'm going to be stalking her over at Substack. So join me over there. Thanks, Sue.
You're welcome.
Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.